Hello there, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Star Trek Online. We're playing Crack in the Mirror. Hello, Admiral. I'm short-handed and I need some help. We've been experiencing intermittent power failures in half a dozen systems today. Internal communications and sensors are down, and we've got force fields popping up in odd places. DS9 is an old station, but this is getting ridiculous. All my engineering teams are out fixing problems. I need my chief engineer and ops to coordinate the repairs, but he went to the docking ring more than an hour ago to fix a fused power coupling, and now I can't reach him. Will you go find Commander Maxwell and escort him to ops? I really appreciate the assistance. Alright, so we've got to head back to Deep Space Nine, and I think it's apparent by the title called Crack in the Mirror that we are going to be dealing with the mirror universe in Star Trek. So we saw a little bit of that last episode in regard to the fact that when we were transporting a Bajoran orb back to Bajor, that some ISS ships came forward and kind of mocked the USS Saskatchewan. And I didn't take too well to it. But anyway, we're going to be heading to Deep Space Nine, so it's going to be a bit of a jump because we got a long way to travel. Alright, we're back, and we are now in the cargo ring of Deep Space Nine. Sir, Commander Maxwell should be in this area. My tricorder indicates that his comm badge is within 100 meters of our current location. And it would appear that we have some things that we have to bust open in order to get a force field down. It seems we found the commander, sir. One moment, Admiral. There is an urgent message coming in from Ops. Admiral, Mirror Universe forces are trying to take over Deep Space Nine. My readings show that they have infiltrated the cargo and reactor areas of the station. The Terrans are setting up a series of devices that are blocking sensor scans and physical access to this section of the station. If you don't stop them, we could all be in trouble, and my security teams will have to cut through the bulkheads to reach the section now. I need you to deactivate the Terran's devices and secure the section you're in. Alright. That's too bad about Maxwell. Oh, there we go. There's the console. Get that force field down. That's not the way for an engineer to go out. Off-camera death. I do enjoy those. Those are pretty neat. Those are some pretty exciting abilities that those intelligence officers have. Anyway, continuing on. I gotta see if I can find some of those for the Klingon side as well, because those are some neat abilities. I mean, I hate doubling up because you're basically doing cookie cutter. You're doing the exact same thing with something else. But, I mean, sometimes you just gotta look at it and go, hey, that's pretty cool. Hey, okay, I guess I was just swinging it air. Alright. Even that's pretty cool. It's tar. It's essentially tar. Right, that's one device deactivated, and there's nothing up there that we need to worry ourselves about. So we'll continue on this way. There's more individuals down here that we have to deal with. Are doing an incredible job right now. We have to go left, and then we have to go right. So we've got lots of things that we have to target and take out. So, for instance, way over here. And that one guy was just out of range. holy cow, those guys are really, really, they're very professional. They're no nonsense. Still need to get him a tail, but they're really, really professional. Now, I wonder, is there anybody else up here we need to worry about up here? It would appear, no. I do like the fact that when they created the different areas of Deep Space Nine, not the ones that you can actually go into when you just go visit the station in the game, but the ones that you actually see in missions like this, where they were fairly, you know, they were fairly true to the style that the construction was. I knew there'd be one at the end of this hallway. Down at the end of the other hallway, there's going to be another one. So. I don't think this is going to take very long, mission-wise, but we'll just have to see how things go. One thing I do like doing is, I mean, I've got a lot of, with your bridge officers, they're basically kind of throwaway characters for the most part, but I like building them up, giving them some decent gear that I've got as well. Because, especially if you do some solo missions like what we're doing in Let's Go, and you just have your bridge officers to give you a hand, then it doesn't make sense to not give them good gear. I mean, you're going to spend most of your time just helping them up and making sure that they're not face planting all the time. Okay, we went in that way, but we can go through this way. And we are going to turn this corner. That would be my phone. I'm not going to check it at this present point in time. It's nobody calling.
Congratulations, Captain.
Something happened. I got something because something went off. Not sure. Okay. We're good. We have secured this area of the docking ring, sir. Station operations reports that there are more Terran troops inbound. They need us to intercept them. Okay, let's beam back up to the ship. The devices that the Terran forces used have disabled Deep Space Nine shields and weapons. Even though we disabled many of them, it will take some time for the station's engineering teams to repair the damage. Until then, the station is vulnerable. Admiral, ship sensors are detecting ships from the Mirror Universe en route to Deep Space Nine. If we engage the escorts, perhaps the transport ships will leave. Yes, that's very true. That. Make sure that our shields are up to class. And then that. Let's wait until we got... There we go. Oh, you don't be turning. We should just, like, destroy the troop ships. There we go. Troop ships are taking damage now, too. Belch out a little bit of warp plasma. cruise down here a ways, too. Gotta deal with these guys as well. How did he hear us so fast? Well, he's probably got the same abilities. You know what? I think we're going to have to do some good old... Get some Scorpion Fighter Strike. A little bit extra backup. One. And we'll go to a little bit more. With plasmids, take care of these guys. Transports are broken off and are warping out of the area. Oh, yes. Captain, the transport's course suggests that Bajor 7, no, 8, no, 7, was its point of origin. I recommend that we set a course and find out what they were doing there. There are multiple mirror universe ships in orbit of Bajor 8 or 7, sir. They could have been, and this could have been the staging point for the attack on Deep Space Nine. Sensors are reading Terran life signs on the surface of the planet. They appear to have appropriated a mining facility. Recommend we secure the area, drop into a safe orbit, then investigate the mining facility. Yes, let's do that. Let's take out these runabouts. Runabouts. Oh, take one. Oh, right. Oh, he's got me attacking. Well, I did manage to take out several runabouts. And that ship is caught in the wake. What? That's even better. Equal. Where'd they get the Peregrine fight? Well, they are mirror universe. Almost took it out. Almost. We've almost got him. This is where I have to kind of be careful because don't get too cocky. Runabouts and Peregrine fighters, but still. Hopefully. Well, the nice thing about those torpedoes as opposed to any other torpedoes is that those ones kind of home in on the ship. So if they by chance happen to escape those, you've still got an option to take them out. On to the next one now. Let's see how well we can do with this. We are 15 kilometers away. I guess we can. 14. Our rear shield goes down. We're gonna have to do some of this. Scorpion fragments. Our Scorpion fighters are going to be going away pretty soon. Well, we've got 41 of them. If I use them as liberally as I have been using them, then they will be going away pretty soon. Pretty good. I do like the fact that I've got this saucer separated. Okay, on to the next one, which is back over this way. In fact, there it is right there. Now we're going to cruise gently because we don't have any, our shields are basically down. See here. That one is shield frequency modulation. This one is strategic maneuvering. And this one is attract fire. Well, don't really want to attract fire that much. Nice spread. No, it's not. Maneuvers, patterns, good thing. Those hit them, and then we'll get some of them. What the heck? Yeah. Now we have to get to the mining facility and be done. Or, I'm not sure which planet it is. Okay, this area is secure and we are in standard orbit of Bajor 7, sir. The away team can transport on your command. Let's beam down then. Admiral, this mining station's primary output is silithium, a mineral that is highly reactive with verteron particles. Production at the mine has been reduced in recent years, so only a few miners are stationed here. I recommend that we investigate the facility and attempt to determine why the Mirror Universe forces picked this location as their base of operations. Well then, let's go. Let's figure this whole thing out. But before we do, let's investigate what's in this crate. There was something in there, and I don't know what she said. I thought it was going to be just stuff to pick up, but that's fine. If you would like to read it, then go back and hit pause. I might do the same. Deactivate the force field. Yes, let's go ahead and do that. And I am seeing like tons of targets. There's like Mirror Universe forces all over this station. Okay, normally, rule of thumb in games like this is go left. I decide to go right. Not because I know where I'm going, but I just felt like it. And so, things are going quite well. Yes. Taking out these guys very, very quickly. That's good to see. Okay, I think... Yes, it's another one of these things. Just an ensign. He's just an ensign as well. And one of my guys just went running off for no apparent reason. Okay, there's got to be something over there. What are you doing? Holy cow. What are you guys doing? There's got to be something in there. Or there's this ensign tactical officer who's just standing there. Okay, Admiral, I believe the Mirror Universe forces may be planning on using the silithium ore to alter the wormhole. In 2371, a comet with a silithium core approached the wormhole. The Bajorans called it the Sword of Stars. If the comet had come into contact with the wormhole, there would have been a catastrophic cascade reaction. Luckily, the crew of the USS Defiant was able to avert calamity. I think the forces from the Mirror Universe are attempting to use silithium to alter the wormhole. The question is, are they attempting to destroy it or reroute it to their reality? Let's find out. Okay. Now we just have to... obviously, we have to go this way. Why? Because there's a force field, and there's a... Hang on. Okay, force field is down. You know, on the one hand, awesome. You guys managed to beam those guys in and kind of trip them, and that's really cool. On the other hand, you managed to beam them in when I'm targeting them, and then somebody's shooting me in the back. So, totally not cool. These guys are smart compared to some of the other enemies in the fight. I throw a grenade, and these guys actually run, whereas some of the other enemies that we fight, you throw a grenade and they're like, "What's that?" Flying in at my head. Okay, that's what this... These guys were pretty much all... What's that? Oh, oh my. There's something over here. Do we have more things to shoot? Nope. Everybody's taken out. Okay. Speak with O'Brien. Oh, let's see here. Captain James O'Brien. You're Starfleet, aren't you? My father told me about you goody-goody types. I gutted him years ago, but still, it's nice to remember the good times. Good old Smiley O'Brien spent all of that time kicking the Bajorans and the Cardassians and the Klingons out of Terok Nor, only to lose everything to his own son. I'm Captain James O'Brien, leader of the Terran Federation. We rule our universe, now we rule yours. If you'll excuse me, I have a wormhole to move. No, you don't. Admiral, we should return to the ship immediately. We may have a chance to catch Captain O'Brien before he fires the silithium at the wormhole. Let's go. Captain O'Brien is hailing us, sir. Do you want me to put it on the main view screen? Sure. You think you can stop me? You don't have a chance. You're no threat to me, so I'll let you go. So I'll let you go down fighting. My father would have wanted it that way. You clearly do not realize that my ship is not a puny thing. clearly. And that I have taken on, like, lots of you guys. Not just taken you on, taken you out. And I have several of these. Fence your centaur class. Apparently, in no way in my class, my weight class. Number 3 pirates. I've got ships I can call on. Guys that can help me. Got warp plasma I can belch. I've got a saucer section fighting alongside me too. Clearly no match. I mean, it took 3 of them. And I've taken you all out. Let's go after the ISS Polly. Captain O'Brien's ship is headed toward Deep Space Nine, sir, plotting an intercept course. Sir, there are mirror universe ships dead ahead. O'Brien's ship must be cloaked. We should proceed with caution. The only thing I do not like about that warping in is that I have ended up not really wasting it, but I have to wait. I have to wait till it cools down. Sounds so separate. I'm back to maneuvering slowly. These guys are a little tougher. These guys are a little bit more difficult, but that's fine. I still have lots and lots of tricks up my sleeve. Get that one in warp plasma, and that'll be fine. Okay. That guy's not doing too healthy. Shield is down. But you know what else? That ship is destroyed. And this ship, not far behind it. They were trying to heal, but apparently not. Oh, they actually shot down those photons. Smiley's son. Of course, if everyone remembers, Smiley O'Brien is the Mirror Universe alternate of Chief O'Brien. Here's an incoming message. We have to read that as soon as we're... Captain O'Brien is signaling us again, Captain. Putting him on screen now. You're too late. I've launched cloaked runabouts towards the wormhole. There's a little surprise on those runabouts, and when they impact, they'll alter the path of the wormhole to open to my reality. There are thousands of Terran ships there, and they're just waiting for a chance to crush your precious Federation. Okay, looks like we have to defeat O'Brien. He's actually got a pretty decent ship there. Okay, I clicked that out of the way because I wasn't sure exactly where O'Brien's ship was, and I didn't want to die. Essentially, we have to destroy the mirror universe runabouts before they reach where they need to go, which is the wormhole. So nice. Now you know, Galchuk's worked out. He's on ahead of these guys. Quite well. Enemy of the Terran Empire is on. Oh, these guys are up. It's just the three, or is there more than that? Not certain. Well, it was just the three. Okay, we need to scan the wormhole. Alright, I recommend that we scan the wormhole, sir, and ensure that the silithium debris has not adversely affected it. Oh, by scanning it meant, let's go to the Celestial Temple. Let's see what's going on here. We are the prophets. We will speak. Okay, what must I do? The orb has a mirror, a twin, a reflection. Cross over to the other side. Bring the orb and its mirror together. Only by doing this will you restore the balance between the worlds. Bajor will be as it should be. The Cisco has convinced us to leave this task to you. Find the mirror, restore the balance. Okay. I have to return to my ship. Are you ready to return to the mortal world? Yes. We're back on Deep Space Nine's Promenade. Very interesting. I wish I would have actually taken the time to run around and do some touring of the Celestial Temple. Anyway, Crack in the Mirror now complete. I envy you. I've been on Deep Space Nine for more than 6 years, and I've made dozens of trips to the wormhole. I've even been in the presence of 3 orbs, but the prophets have never spoken to me. If you're getting involved, this is important for Bajor, and if they're getting involved, this is important for Bajor and DS9. You thwarted Captain O'Brien's plan to alter the wormhole, but this isn't over. You still have more to do. Yes, I do, and I'm going to be picking up some stuff. Here we go. Collecting the reward. So, that's all the time we've got, and this episode now is over, so I'm going to end it right here. If you want, my Tumblr, my WordPress, my Twitter are all, couldn't remember what Twitter was for a second there, are all in the description below. Plus, there's a link to my Klingon Defense Force side of things as well, so if you want to take a look at that, that'd be awesome. So next time, we'll be taking a look at the new link, and anybody who's familiar with the term link should have a good idea what that's all about. Thank you very much for joining me for this episode, and we look forward to seeing you again in the next episode of Let's Play Star Trek Online.